Hey everybody, this is Kelly Anderson, Biohacker Mom. I'm here today with my good friend, Valeria Ceballos. And so Valeria and I have kind of been, we met in a training program and got to be friends. And I just think that she is amazing. She's a real go-getter. She's got a really happy, positive, very uplifting personality. It's every time you're around Valeria, you just feel good. So one of the things she introduced to me is mushroom coffee. And so I've been drinking my mushroom coffee now for about, I don't know what, 2-3 months, and I absolutely love it. So I asked her if she would come on and talk to us about coffee. So Valeria, thank you so much, first of all, for being here with us today. And first off, just kind of tell us a little bit about you.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Kelly, for inviting me. This is so exciting, and to be with all the moms out there and everyone who's watching. It is my pleasure to be here. Well, a little bit about me. I am originally from Argentina. So if you hear slight accent, if you know where I'm from. And I've lived here in the US for about 20 years plus. So I very much consider myself a US citizen, and I love this country. And also, I'm a lover of health and anything that is good for you. So I'm always researching, and I'm always welcoming new products, ideas, and concepts to make my life better, and also to help other people's life and health better. And that's how I discovered this coffee. I wasn't actually a coffee drinker, and a friend of mine, she introduced me to this concept of mushroom coffee. And it's not just coffee, but there are teas and other products that contain the mushroom. So as we go forward in our conversation, I'll tell you all the secrets about this amazing mushroom. And I'm also a water specialist. So I teach people about healthy water and about living a good, happy life. So that's a little bit about me. I live in Fort Worth, Texas. I have 2 beautiful daughters. I'm married, and I'm very excited to be here with all of you.
Well, I can certainly vouch that you are, you're not only are you all of those things, you're a very dynamic business person also. And I hope to learn a lot from you over the years to come. I think that you're just an amazing business person. You have a good vision, and yes, you definitely have a very big heart for health. That comes through at the very start. You first meet Valeria, you see from the beginning that she has a very big heart for health. And that was one of the big things that she and I connected on. So with this coffee, because that's what we're going to really focus on. There's so many things we can focus on with you, but we're going to focus on the coffee today. First off, how did you come across this particular coffee? What was it?
Sure. Well, it was a special day. I am a Zumba instructor, for those of you dance lovers, and I owned a Zumba studio. And as I was teaching my class, this beautiful lady just entered the studio. And so I was surprised because she seemed really energetic and glowing. And she did the class. She was a new student. And after the class was over, we started talking. We were sharing about health. She's also very healthy and loves everything and anything that has to do with health. And I was sharing with her about my water, and she kind of looked at me, and she started sharing with me about her mushroom coffee. So, what do you need to make coffee? Water, right? And so it was like the perfect marriage, the perfect combination. So she shared with me her coffee, and I shared with her my water, and we made the perfect cup of coffee. So that's how it all began. She told me a little bit about the different properties. Then I met doctors, and I met a lot of people that actually have been drinking the coffee and all those health benefits that have been helping them along the years. So I started drinking it myself, and wow, I started feeling more energized, but it was not that energy, that you get with regular coffee. It's almost like you start like shaking, and it is something that, it's just different. At least for me was, this coffee was very, very, very different. So I absolutely loved it. And also another thing, I used to have some joint pain. Like I will wake up in the morning and feel all the pain, in my joints. And since I started drinking this GANODERMA, this mushroom, I wake up with no pain. And that really was very, very amazing for me to feel that, I can go throughout my day pain-free and wake up in the morning without pain. So yeah, that's exactly, and she's right there. I don't know if you can see her in the screen.
Okay.
Yeah, she's my friend who actually.
That's Claudia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Her name is Claudia. She actually introduced me to the coffee, and we've been best friends since. And she has helped hundreds of people actually with their health, and it's not something that you have to change a habit. If you think about it, how many billions of people drink coffee every day? So many. It's not that you need to change any habits. You just need to switch what you are drinking for something better. And that's what the whole concept is all about. Just drinking a better cup of coffee that actually is good for you and it makes you feel good.
I love it. Yeah, and I drink it. I don't think I'll ever drink regular coffee again. Personally, like coffee kind of makes me jittery and shaky, and this coffee doesn't do that at all. It's wonderful. I just love it. Hi, Claudia.
Hi, how are you?
So nice to have you here. Thank you for joining.
Thank you. I was running around with my family, and she invited me. I thank you so much for letting me get in. I just want to learn from you guys, because I love to hear people who have benefits for this coffee. I did this coffee 6 years ago, and it's amazing. It's a really good experience, and I'm working with Valeria, which is my teacher basically. So she was hard to make him understand the coffee will be good, because obviously coffee has some acid. But then I love it because she don't say immediately yes, and it's good because she made like research. How you say that?
Research.
Yeah, research for a long period of time. So then after that, in other words, she was no like emotion, because sometimes you get so emotional. Oh my God, I'm going to lose weight or whatever, and a bunch of things, and then you find out that that's not what really is. But I love it because she takes her time. And then she's part of my team, and it's basically I'm part of her team. So and also I had a friend who is a doctor here, and she's part of the company too. So it's pretty nice when I hear people that have benefits from that mushroom coffee. So thank you so much, and I will be here just to learn and more about what you guys thinking about this mushroom. But it's amazing. It's healthy. It's organic. I was in Malaysia in 2019, and I will be next time they open to be able. So I learned how organic it is and all the process. I was there. The company invited me there. So they pay for everything, which is good, because go to Malaysia, there's no trip. So it was a wonderful experience, because I have more like I'm really sure the product is totally organic. So thank you so much for letting me come here, Kelly.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
So Valeria, I think you have some things for us to look at. I'm going to send it over to you real quick.
Thank you. And that's so. Let me share a little bit about Claudia. She's actually from Colombia, and we know that Colombian coffee is very famous. So imagine if a Colombian is drinking this mushroom coffee must be for something. The
Yeah.
flavor and the taste of the coffee is actually exceptional. It's so good that Colombians love it. and it is actually a product from Malaysia. So that with that in mind, I know that Colombians is like all over Colombia. This coffee is all over Colombia right now.
Wow, that's amazing. So
Yes.
I wonder eventually, like, you know, we all kind of think of like, oh, it's Colombian coffee. I wonder if eventually we'll be thinking mushroom coffee when we think of Colombian coffee. That would be awesome.
Yes, actually this coffee, the actual coffee itself is organic coffee that it is being harvested in Brazil, in the plains of Brazil. And so you have really good high quality organic Brazilian coffee, and you have the Malaysian mushroom, the GANODERMA lucidum, making the perfect combination. So, all right. So I'm going to be sharing my screen here really quick, just for everyone who is watching. And right here, let me see. We'll play it from the start. Okay. So this is going to be quick, but I just want to give you some visual on what is mushroom coffee for those people out there that are watching and listening. And so coffee, the question is coffee good or evil? You know, and if it is good or evil, why are so many people trying to quit coffee? They always say, oh, I'm trying to quit. People are drinking maybe too much of regular coffee and seeing things such as, you know, coffee being too acidic, it contains too much caffeine. That's why, Kelly, when you're talking about that kind of jittery and so forth, it's because of the high level caffeine. Then it creates digestive issues, kind of like heartburn. And it's becoming an expensive habit. Let's face it, all those Starbucks and everything out there, it's like $4 or $5 a day that we're spending. So why so many people then consume this beverage, and what's so magic about it? And could we create a better cup of coffee is the question, right? So with coffee, I noticed as I've been interviewing people and talking with people, it's really more than a habit. It is an emotion. It's like everyone, you know, they wake up in the morning and the smell of the coffee, you know, feeling that, I don't know, that sensation, that warmth. So, you know, people are already used to drink coffee. So what if we create the perfect cup of coffee, the type of coffee that's actually good for you, that you don't need to quit, one that you want to drink every day and even multiple times a day? So is the question about coffee or the secret being this smart mushroom? And that's what I want to share with you today. The name, and I'm having it right here, and then after I show you the slide, I have the actual mushroom in my hands. It's so exciting. The name of this mushroom is called GANODERMA lucidum, and is world's smartest mushroom. We know, I don't know if you've watched a show in Netflix, I think it's called The Power of Mushrooms or something like that. And very interesting, it talks about the thousands varieties of mushrooms in the world. Well, this one is in the category of medicinal mushroom. Mushroom is an herb, and it is actually not very easy to harvest. So the fact that we can actually take advantage of the mushroom is a miracle in itself. And it has so many properties. Some of them are like the immune system, especially with all these viruses going around, increases the stamina, supports the circulation, quality of sleep, detoxifies, helps with skin, mental alertness, improves the mood, so much more that it can do for you. Contains 200 phytonutrients and 154 antioxidants. So it's very alkalizing, and is considered the king of herbs in the world. So it's a big, big deal. So now we have the perfect combination, which is GANODERMA lucidum, that has kind of like a little bit of a bitter taste, and organic coffee. When you combine these two things, it creates the perfect cup of coffee. And we talked about some of the problems, right, that regular coffee has. Well, this perfect cup of coffee actually solves all those problems. How? because it only has 1 gram of caffeine per ounce. Regular coffee has 12 or more, so it only has a little bit. GANODERMA provides the alkaloids that neutralizes acidity. And when you combine that with our beautiful alkalized water, boom, explosion. This is a perfect combination. GANODERMA is rich in nutrients and minerals, and it provides that nutrition and that protection that your body needs. The coffee is enriched with GANODERMA, does not affect your digestive system, and it tastes amazing. And it is affordable with only less than $1 per serving for our classic option. So honestly, this coffee solves all the problems of coffee drinkers. And what makes it so amazing is that this GANODERMA is hydrosoluble. That means that goes straight into the cells. There are a lot of different GANODERMAs out there, but this particular company in Malaysia made the type of GANODERMA through many years of research that actually does the job, and it goes straight to your cells. And it's a combination of the 6 most powerful GANODERMA lucidums in the world. And right here you can see Liao Sanseng. He is the researcher and the scientist that made all this possible. In the 80s, he started studying this and was the person that made the first healthy coffee in the world. And just, I'm almost done with this. I wanted to show you the plantations in Malaysia, the ones that Claudia was talking about. She visited these plantations. She has pictures next to these amazing mushrooms. They take special care, each one of them harvested. You can see the concern and love that happens there, and they use the state-of-the-art systems to be able to get the pure extract of those mushrooms. That's why they work. And it comes in all these presentations, like classic that we were talking about, like black coffee, hot chocolate, rooibos tea with they all have the mushroom in it. They have we have a special cereal. Mocha is chocolate and coffee. Tonkanali is a special type of coffee that helps. We call it the love coffee. It's like the couple's coffee because it helps circulation, enhances libido. It's a really good coffee. We have a hazelnut, and for those hazelnut lovers, and the 3-in-1, which is your regular coffee that has a little bit of sugar and a little bit of cream. So you can go and have your coffee all in one. We also have a toothpaste, soap, these amazing capsules, which is the pure extract, and a new energy drink that is also enhanced with the mushroom. So those are all the different versions. Let me see. So that's it. I just wanted to show you everything from the mushroom, and I want to show you the actual mushroom right there. This is the actual GANODERMA lucidum. It looks like that. And it is 1 mushroom per actual bag. There's a bag that has all the nutrients, and there is 1 mushroom at a time. And depending on the amount of time they harvest, every 3 months, it has certain nutrients, and every 6 months, more different nutrients. And that's how they add them into the products, the different products. And now I wanted to show, if you allow me, Isn't this cute? This is my special mushroom cup that my actual daughter gave me for Christmas. And what I want to show you is how easy it is to make a cup of coffee. Right here, I put some of my Kangen water, my alkaline water. And then what you do, you take your envelope, and I like to use scissors just to make it a little bit less messy. And this one is the classic, basically the black coffee. And the good thing is that I carry this with me all the time in my purse, and I can have a cup of coffee anywhere I go. Just add the hot water, and it's ready to enjoy. So it's really, really easy to make. Let's taste it. The flavor is really good, very good. And I don't add sugar or anything, just drink it straight.
You know what, I have been adding to it because I'm doing keto. I add a little bit of butter.
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh, it's so good. Just a little bit of butter. But
Yeah.
I can certainly vouch, well, the 3-in-1 and the classic, I think they're wonderful.
Yes, and they come And I'll show you, they come in a box like this with all the, this one I think has 30 servings. And then this one is really good too that you enjoy. I love this tea, the rooibos tea. The rooibos is actually, it's a bush in South Africa. It has so many properties and it is enriched with a mushroom too. So it helps you sleep at night. You're very, what can I tell you, relaxed, more like your mind, you know, how it's always wandering. That's what my husband and I love to drink this at night, and it helps us get a better night of sleep. And also for the kids, some kids, you know, very picky about food and all that. What we do recommend for kids, which they like, is the chocolate. It's like hot chocolate, but it has the mushroom.
Yes.
It's like, you know, like as making brownies and adding the spinach and all the, you know, stuff like that. Well, same concept. Is a drink kids like, but it has the mushroom, but you cannot taste any weird flavor or anything. So kids actually drink it and they get all those nutrients and all those antioxidants in the hot chocolate.
Yeah.
So
Olivia
awesome.
does like the hot chocolate a lot. My 10-year-old daughter, she loves it.
Yes, yes, I love it.
The tea also, gosh, the tea is the problem is I love it. I just go through it so fast.
You know, me too. I tell my husband, he loves it too, and yeah, we go through it fast because it's just it makes you feel good. You know, it's good for you. Plus, when you use the alkaline water, it's amazing. One tea bag can actually go a long way. So you could use one tea bag and make 2 or 3 cups out of that. And for some people that like sweet tea, you know, you can use monk fruit or something that doesn't add calories. But if they like the cold beverage, they can just make a big jar of just the tea and have like cold tea. You can also, if you like the cold brew, you can make the cold brew with the classic as well and drink that. So there are endless options on how you can actually use the coffee. And the best part, you know what it is to share it with people with a good conversation. Just knowing that you can take your envelopes anywhere and share a healthy cup of coffee with people. I think that it's very rewarding for me. So
well, I think that it's certainly it's helped us to bond, you and
yes.
I, you know, because she was talking about the coffee one day and I was like, I'm really curious about that because I love coffee, but it makes me so jittery and anxious. And I've gone off of it and back on off of it. When I'm off of it, I feel better, but I miss it. And so I was like, I'm really curious about this coffee. And so she sent me some and I was like, whoa, I love this coffee because it still gives me all the feelings. Like you said, the emotion of coffee, I have all of that, but I don't have the jitters at all anymore. And so it's been huge for me. And just like old coffee, I get excited, you know, I get excited in the morning to have it. And so I'm just thrilled and so grateful. And it's helped me to get to know you better. And so that's what I'm most grateful for.
And that's the best. That's the best part. It's almost like you feel, you know, like conversations and meetings. They're like, hey, let's meet for coffee. Like coffee is something that almost like food, you know, bringing people together. Coffee also brings people together. And, you know, having a conversation, spending time, having a cup of coffee, it's just something so human, especially in these times with all this pandemic and everything going around, that human interaction, you know, has been more limited. To just be gathered together, enjoy a cup of coffee, a healthy cup of coffee I feel is priceless. And you and I, even through the distance, we can both have our cup of coffee and, you know, and enjoy a conversation. Exactly. So
let's enjoy it.
Yeah.
I hope Starbucks, with all of their options, you know, they've got every option under the sun. They need to have this coffee on their menu eventually. And I think you need to be working on that, Valeria.
Well, actually, it actually is happening. This company, it is all over the world, and especially in Turkey. that already have like brand like franchises, kind of like Starbucks, but for this mushroom coffee. And you know, you've heard of Turkish coffee, same as Colombian coffee. They're coffees that are very popular. And now in Turkey, actually, they're having these branches, and with people kind of like Starbucks, they can go and get our mushroom coffee. So we are very confident that this coffee here in America, it's going to explode, because people, you know, with mud water, they're having like all these different type of drinks to replace coffee. And for some people has been successful, but some of the comment is, you know, we appreciate the thought, but we want our coffee. People want that flavor, the warmth of their coffee. And actually to be able to have a coffee that is healthy and it has all these nutrients in it, people that have drank this coffee, not only it makes it feel good, it tastes good, but the health benefits are amazing. And so this is really a revolution in the coffee world that is a billion-dollar industry. So I'm very fortunate that I found it and I can share with people and help them change, not habits, but the actual product that will enhance their health. So it's a blessing. I feel it's a blessing.
I feel the same way. I feel like it's very much a blessing that you introduced it to me. I was actually looking at mud water right before you, not to knock them at all, but I was definitely looking at something like this. I wanted something to substitute my coffee, but something that would still give me that warm feeling in the morning. And you did it. You really did.
Yay. I'm so happy. I'm very happy that it's helping you, and it makes me feel good, you know, when I share, and people, their feedback is super positive. With everyone that I share the coffee, they really love it. They introduce it into their lives, and they tell their friends and family about it because they are super excited about it. So that creates really like a true revolution, and makes you feel good that you're part of a change, you know. And there are a lot of companies out there that are doing their best and offering good products, but I feel there is a product for everyone, and it is what people are looking for. And so if someone is looking for a better cup of coffee, definitely this is a good option and something to, you know, to try and get into. So I feel fortunate. And the fact that you can give it, you know, that it could be options for the kids, that you can have, if someone does not drink coffee, but they are into health, that they can, you know, drink the tea, that they can have the hot chocolate. It's nice to have those options for people that are not coffee drinkers. So it's nice to have that variety. And then they have this new energy drink. It's kind of like it's like a health drink as well. They're all natural ingredients. Okay. And for those people, you know how they have all those energy drinks that are really not good for you at all. So much caffeine and all that makes people, I think I drank it one time, a sip, and I couldn't believe what that would do to my body. And the little shots and that just really affects from the central nervous system. Yeah. So many people. And it's nice to have an option, a natural option for an energy drink to get that, you know, it's restoration for your body without the caffeine and all that bad stuff. So it's good to have options.
All right, most definitely.
Yes. So,
all right. So any information that you want to have from your slides or anything like that, we can put them in the comments here, and definitely a link if anyone wants more information. We'll put all that in the comments. And then Claudia, did you have anything to add? Are you still there?
Yes, I am here. I just don't want to interrupt you, but yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for have the opportunity to drink this coffee and learn about that, because that's our target. Help people with health, and that's amazing. So I'm so thankful that Valeria told you, and we are in the same industry. Like, I drink alkaline water. I love alkaline water. Even I take to Colombia because
she has two machines. She has two alkaline water machines, two GANO machines. Yes.
Yeah, I do
yeah,
too. I do too. I feel very strongly about the alkaline water. People are
I congratulations, because Valeria told me, Valeria is really, really intelligent, and I really glad that she's my friend. She teaches me a lot, right? And she told me about alkaline water, and which is amazing, because like she said in the beginning, GANODERMA, coffee and alkaline water, that's a beautiful match. And that gave me the opportunity to help my dad with the process that he was having cancer, prostata cancer, and he's addicted to coffee, right? So the first thing that the doctor say, no caffeine. So, well, ta-da, we have mushroom coffee, which is a lot of antioxidants who help, and the alkaline water. So, thank you so much, Kelly. I love to hear you. I love to hear you when you say that you like the product, because that's kind of like, thank you. Like it's really, really amazing to hear the people don't want to change the habits, but are looking for some products. They are amazing. And not only because it's a habit, just because it start doing something inside you. You don't even know, but it's amazing. I'm telling you, I'm drinking this coffee for more than 6 years. And all my friends are, it's absolutely amazing. My son drinks chocolate, which I like it, and the supplements. I take the supplements, and in my age, I'm almost 60 years old, which is perfect, because you want to look good, and you know.
Wait, what did you just say?
Just 50, no 60, 50.
Okay.
She's almost 50.
You look amazing.
Thank you. I was just working out, so I don't even put makeup or anything. I apologize, but what I say is the mushroom coffee help my family, help me, and it's a blessing to try to help other people, and the people have the opportunity to try, at least try. And well, thank you so much, and I will be here always for you. I travel around because I love to impact. I was just in Miami we're going to open a office in Miami in case you have somebody there. But even if you don't have it, we send it everywhere here in Canada. So thank you so much, and thank you, Valeria. I love to hear you.
Yes, great talk today, ladies. Thank you so much. Valeria, send me anything that you want me to put in the comments. And you guys, thank you so much. You guys out there in whatever internet world, thank you so much for watching today. We really appreciate you guys. And I want you guys to really think about what you're putting in your body. It's so important. We have really got to get a handle on this. Think about the sugar, think about the caffeine, think about you know, the alcohol. And I'm not telling you to stop all this stuff completely, but I want you to start, you know, thinking about it, because this is the one vessel that we have in our life. And really, to live the best life you can possibly live, which hopefully we all deep down really want to do. I want you to start thinking, like, do I really want to start living my best life? I hope you do. And in order to do that, we've got to take care of this. So my job is to get people to start waking up and thinking about, okay, we got to get serious here. We've got to start training our kids to think better about their bodies, taking better care of their bodies. It's time. So that's why I bring all of these wonderful, amazing, really smart, dynamic women. It's not me, it's these ladies who will educate you guys and hopefully make things better for the next generation. So with that, you guys have a great afternoon, and or morning, middle day, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Thank you guys. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.